Hello everybody, it's time for an informative speech on something pop culture. Does your significant other like it when you make coffee for them in the morning? My wife likes that, and if you're like me and have no barista skills whatsoever, you're very thankful for what good housekeeping is called a revolutionary item in the household kitchen today, the Keurig. The Keurig has revolutionized the way that we make hot drinks and coffee today. I'm going to cover today history on the Keurig, how it works, and some major pros and cons on it. Now let's talk about some of the history that goes with this Keurig. The Keurig can date back to the late 1970s when two inventors in northern Vermont decided that there had to be a better way, a more convenient way to make coffee. And what they did was put together a single brewing system. What was the Keurig? Of course, like any other invention, it took a long time before it made its way to most households. In 2004, you started seeing it in some households. By 2008, it was in a lot more other households. And by, of course, 2014, it was a common household name. Now, let's just talk about some of the things that go with this Keurig. You have small things such as the K-Cups, which is the most popular way to serve it. However, you can still make huge pots of it, just like any other coffee that was in the old manner as it was made before. Basically, insert it on top. A little needle will puncture it, and it will drive some of the hot water from the water container through it, and instantly give you a cup of coffee. With that, there's options such as the amount of ounces you want it to make it, basically making it potent or maybe more watered down like I prefer it. Now, with that being said, let's talk about how the pros and cons affect whether you decide to buy it or not. Now, it's very expensive. The average consumer would say it's a highly expensive item in the household. You basically can expect to pay well over $200 for one of these, so it'd be a lot more than just a Mr. Coffee brewing set. Now, with that being said, there's a con to that too. They last a very long time, and like I said, they require minimal skill. You basically can be told, hey, I want this kind of coffee. You go get a Folgers, you get a McDonald's flavor, whatever flavor you want, put it on top, and whatever that person thinks, it's going to taste like, it almost guaranteed to taste that way. You don't control the amount of beans you grind up, or how much coffee you put into there, or how hot they want it, because it's always going to come out at the exact same temperature. Another con is those K-Cups. Very wasteful, and even if you recycle them, it causes more work for the recycling company, because now they're getting overloaded with those little K-Cups. Another con, I have to mention it just because I'm not trying to persuade anybody, is this water container. It's very complicated to get off, hard to fill. The fill line is sometimes hard to read at where it's at, and even when you get it right on there, it'll sometimes give you an error on top. Once again, since this has like its own thinking compartment right up here, it gives you a lot of errors. It'll tell you when to clean it. Sometimes even if you've cleaned it, it doesn't register that you cleaned it, so that gives you a lot of issues. And with that being said, I'll wrap up the pros and the cons because they're just factual, and I'll let you know that I do own one myself. I just went along with the pop culture phenomenon of what it is, because the Keurig has definitely revolutionized the way we see coffee. It's made its way to so many households. The history of it lets people know that, hey, it's something that's working. You can look at it on the consumer side of it and say that, hey, it's sold. People like it. The reviews are usually good on the internet, and it's got a happy customer satisfaction with it.